Northern Iloilo State University main campus, Estancia, Iloilo, Philippines. The inventor, Engineer Rosalie Grace S. de la Cruz, NISU ITSO Manager, Estancia, Iloilo, Philippines. Scaffold footing mechanism. The problem. In the construction industry, a scaffolding is obviously an equipment of great value. It is designed to elevate and support the workers, materials, and other equipment to access high structural parts or structures that are suspended or disposed on heights which are out of reach without this support. Most scaffoldings are designed with consideration to flat surfaces and grounds only. In such consideration, installing scaffoldings on uneven grounds, which is mostly encountered at the start of a building construction, becomes cumbersome. In some cases, the workers tend to further improvise by placing additional supports or braces, which sometimes poses risks to workers. Prior Arts 1 KR2013509995A. The drawing shows a perspective view of the ladder for raising and lowering a scaffold safely without stairs. The plate element is positioned horizontally with the ground during elevating and descending so that a user on board takes a stable posture and makes the user feel a sense of stability. Prior Arts 2 KR2013509995A. The anti-skid plate fastening device of the footstool for the scaffolding. The device effectively reduces labor intensity. The device effectively fixes the anti-skid plate with the footstool. The device has high working efficiency and high productivity. The device is inexpensive. The present innovation is designed for adapting to an irregular or uneven ground. It can be installed at the base of a scaffolding to adjust the height of the scaffolding of each leg independently to adapt to the ground. It can be installed at the base of a scaffolding to be able to tilt the base to adapt to the angle of an irregular ground or surface. It provides a 360-degree rotated base plate and it is economical. The innovation aims to design and develop a 360 degrees rotated base plate for scaffolding that can withstand and regulate the irregular and regular surface. It is to evaluate the acceptability as to its design, fabrication, portability, performance, and safety. The scope and limitations include the irregular surface, which limits to 8 inches tilt and 210 pounds maximum load. The flat surface can hold the maximum load of 350 pounds. The steel plates rotates clockwise or counterclockwise at 360 degrees angle. The research methodology. The technology was designed based on the standard specification of the materials and fabricated based on the safety standards of scaffolds. After it was fabricated, it underwent an evaluation process by the 5 panels and it came out that the platform should be revised based on the recommendation of the panel. And a self-made questionnaire was used to evaluate as to its design, fabrication, portability, performance, and safety. The evaluation was very acceptable. The result of acceptability evaluation of the structure. For the description of design, its weighted mean is 4.80 and the interpretation is very acceptable. For the fabrication, weighted mean of 4.69 is very acceptable. For the portability, 4.72 is very acceptable. For performance, 4.67 is also very acceptable. And lastly, for safety, 4.94 for the weighted mean is very acceptable. This is the actual picture of scaffold footing at a flat surface of 1-story level. The next picture is the actual picture of the scaffold footing at the irregular surface in 1 story. The first picture shows that the first pair of the scaffold footing is at different height compared to the back pair of the scaffold. The next picture shows that the first pair of footing of the scaffold is at a 30-degree angle and the platform remains flat. This is the actual picture of scaffold footing with the regular and irregular surface at 2-story level. Conclusion: the design of the structure meets the required standard of the industry. Its evaluation is very acceptable. It is recommended to fabricate and be made available to small construction sites. Similar study is also encouraged to keep abreast of the needs of engineering, construction industry, and implications are encouraged to further research. For contact details, contact Northern Iloilo State University Main Campus, Estancia, Iloilo, and look for Engineer Rosalie Grace S. de la Cruz, the NISU ITSO Manager, with her email address rosaliegrace22@nisu.edu.ph. Thank you very much.